Evolve Godzilla, and I'm going to turn it from this into an absolute killing machine. And I might be wondering how I'm going to achieve this, and the way I'm going to do it is by changing these 3 parts about its design, which will turn Evolve Godzilla into something super cool and awesome sauce. So let's start with Godzilla's biggest weakness, his arms. See, Godzilla struggles in hand-to-hand combat. Like, bro, what is this?
Unbelievably right now. He sees...
I mean, that's probably why Godzilla's biggest ops are monkeys, because while they have like huge jacked arms, Godzilla's maxing out his curls at like 20 pounds. So giving him bigger arms is basically a necessity. So in my design, I made sure to give Godzilla bigger shoulders, biceps, forearms, and triceps. This way he'll be able to wrestle better and put more impact behind his strike. Next up, we're going to Godzilla's tail. And Godzilla's tail is basically just a huge sledgehammer, and I'm gonna get rid of it. Now, hear me out for a second. While this may sound counterintuitive, it's actually a lot better for him. Because have you ever carried a sledgehammer before? Like, why are those things so heavy? Like, Godzilla barely lands any attacks with his tail, and the only time he did was with the male Muto. But dude, that thing is so dumb, it's not even funny. So I redesigned his tail to help him swim better. That way he could fight against titans like Tiamat in the water better. This will elevate his swim from good to absolutely bonkers whilst taking some weight off him. And while it might not be as powerful as the current tail, it'll still help him keep balance. Finally, we have his spine. I redesigned his spines as a more aesthetic decision to make the design like cool and stuff. But these will also act like a power source for Godzilla. See, in the movie, it states Godzilla has 20% more nuclear energy. And as for what this means, good question. I don't know, bro. It's a Godzilla movie. I mean, nothing really changed in his arsenal except for that he turned pink. But in my version of Evolved Godzilla, these will not only charge up his atomic breath, which we'll cover in a little bit, but also send energy to his arm, tail, and even head. So if Godzilla wanted to, he could load up his arm and absolutely clap Kong in the face, sending a huge blast of nuclear energy. But the real power of these is for the atomic breath. See, Godzilla always had a big blue or pink beam that shoots out of his mouth, but it's not very effective. A more effective approach would be the beam Shin Godzilla has, where it's more concentrated. Because it's more concentrated, it could shoot through Titan's buildings more easily, whilst being lighter, which takes less load off his neck. This works because, science. The few touches I made was to make his chest bigger, similar to what Evolved Godzilla had in the movie, and also make his calves and quads a tiny bit bigger. With all said and done, here's the final product. Also, huge thanks to the Normal Bear for helping me color this thing and draw the head. Really made the drawing come to life.